Hey guys, Cheap here. It's a new week, which means new week-long deals. And, I wouldn't be doing my duty to you all if I didn't go through them. I looked at Humble as well. Nothing really jumped out at me. There's a couple of games that are on sale this week that look interesting, but, like, the price was still kind of up there, so I passed on going over them. And I think I managed to make a list of everything that's under, like, 10 bucks. Specifically, I think I made a list of everything that's under 5 bucks. Anyways, so let's get going. First game that caught my eye, and I'm gonna have to type out the whole name for this to pull it up. There we go. For instance, right now, this isn't the type of game that I would normally play, but it was still interesting enough to me to, like, want to pull it up and stuff like that. Basically, you've got 3 heroes. I know, it's so shocking with the name and all. And what you do is you have all of them, like, fighting in combat, stuff like that at once, and I think you can switch between them at any time. So, actually, from the look of this, maybe you don't. Because one of the descriptions made it sound like that, but I'm thinking you just have the option of jumping between these 3 guys. But now they have that person, so maybe you just unlock them as you go. Because now, okay. Just casually watch a video for like 5 seconds to figure out what's going on. Looks like sometimes you've got one person, and other times you have people you can switch between. When you have other people, you can jump between them mid-fight. I'm gonna assume the guy with the big shield is the main character out of it, though, since he's the one you always nav. Anyway, and these are like part of a bunch of bundles. The one I would probably look at would be the bottom one, because Hatman's terrifying and enjoyable. I haven't heard about Star Saviors. I see Battle Ranch Pigs versus Plants all the time. Like, it's mixed, but like it's constantly like, hey, you want to play this? Do you like? I'm almost feeling bullied into wanting to play that. Anyway, and then Chosen RPG is probably awful, but I'll also probably play it on the stream sometime. Or not the stream, but the actual show. Maybe 1 or 2. Maybe I'll play it on stream, and if you guys like it, I'll make an actual season out of it. Anywho, afterwards... Oh my gosh. I have to spell today. So, the 2 Labrania games are on sale. These are kind of on par with some of the other RPG games I've played. I would actually place this more in Grey Fox, based on how they did the sprites. But I'm gonna assume you like level up and things like that. That looks like something you would fight. You know, this looks like you're going to walk around and level up. That looks like something to fight. But I'm thinking it was either made with the same graphics or made by the same people. It's hard to tell because there's like a lot of people that are just like, hey, let's just put out a whole bunch of RPG games. Anyways, both of these are on sale. I happen to own them, so if you guys are interested in seeing them, let me know. I owned them before this because I bought like... I think I bought this bundle, so I have all of these games. Anyways, also, quick note. I like how people in the comments go, I hate this game, it's awful. Versus the people who are like, this is the best 49 cents I've ever spent. Because there's a difference between people that really like the old school, kind of just something different RPG games, versus the newer stuff. But yeah, I'm definitely thinking this is going to kind of work like Dreamscape, where probably backtracking, as most RPG games tend to have. You can see what it's inspired by. Oh, you have to defeat the gods. Gotta throw down. And there's 2 games, so apparently you don't defeat them enough in this one. Anyhow, yeah, it's a game that I meant to play, and I just haven't gotten around to it, so let me know if you want that to be added to the list. Or, like, higher priority of other stuff. Okay, so the next game, I don't intend to buy for myself, but I wanted to, like, point it out for you guys. From what I've read, this game essentially works kind of like Flappy Birds. and you're trying to gather mail and things like that. Now, although it was described as working like Flappy Birds, I don't know how true that is. Maybe there's like different buttons you do to do different maneuvers. Maybe it is just jumping and then some things make you move different ways. I don't know. I never got that far in Flappy Birds. Anywho, I really dig the art style for it. But if it's rocking like just click a button to kind of do thing style, I'll probably skip out on it. But I thought I'd put that out because I know some people just love that type of gameplay. Alright, next. I hope you guys are excited because Surf Fingers is on sale for 59 or 49 cents, not even 59. It's normally only $2, but still, like, that 49 cents looks awesome. Also, I'm like 90% sure I have that whole bundle. I'll have to double check on Masky. Anyway, but yeah, it's on sale and it's awesome and it's super duper fun even though I'm awful at it. But, oh, there's multiplayer mode. Maybe someday on stream I'll just do challenges and things like that. So you can see there are other things. I told you. You can surf on not water. I have proven that I am not a liar and there's more to the game. Alright, next game. And this is actually one that I picked up and intended to play in October for you guys. I might just go ahead and play it anyways. Even though I'm a big chicken. Like, just chicken squared, super chicken. It's called Reveal the Deep. I feel like this is gonna kind of work like Claire. Like, you're looking through things. I don't know if there's, like, anything to gather. I don't know if there's any monsters or if it's just atmospheric. Hopefully it is. Either way, that would be just me, like, oh god, why is that there? That looks wrong, and blah, blah, blah. Like, the whole time. Why are their eyes there? They're blinking. No. See, I try to tell you guys. I try to warn you. But I like the concept for this game, and I actually do really want to play it. If I can ever work up the nerve, I'll totally record it for you guys. Then again, I'm pretty sure you can find other people that have recorded it if I don't get to it in time before you guys get impatient, be like, I need to see this game now. I don't know what voice that was. Alrighty, next is on sale. Also, I'm thinking I'm just going, like, I went through the sale pages and then I just like pulled out the things that I was interested in. Of course, there's more than this. I found Pain and Legend interesting because of how the, like, story works. Like, it's drawings and things like that, fighting, and there's platforming and fighting and stuff like that. I probably won't play it myself, but I wanted to point it out to people because it does look really, really interesting, and I like the art style, and I like the concept for it. Problem is, I'm just so terrible at these games, I don't think I would do justice for it by trying to play through it. Then again, maybe I could try to figure it out. Maybe I'll give it a go someday. But it now does have my attention, and I think it's really interesting looking. And I also like that, like, some stuff is 3D, and then some stuff is, like, all on paper and graphing paper and stuff. Anywho, moving on. I will never personally play this game because yet again, I am admittedly terrible at shooters. But to me, after looking through this, it kind of looks like a vampire version of Doom. So if you're running out of things to do in Doom-style games, and you want to shoot some vampires, Nosferatu, The Wrath of Malachi might be for you, and it's got good ratings, so, you know, for 99 cents, it could be... I'm holy, don't attack me! What? I'm sorry. That would be much more effective against the last guy. I'm going to shoot somebody in a cage, bring it. Anywho, but yeah, like, I was looking through pictures of it, and I was like, this kind of looks like Doom to me. Just, like, with vampires and stuff. Anywho. What was the next one? Oh, there you go. No, come here. I keep looking at this game, and I never buy it, and I feel terrible for never buying it. because I'm sure it's one of those games that I would enjoy failing repeatedly at. Um, Basically, there's a bunch of games in it. They're all meant to be retro style. You know me, I enjoy retro games. And they just, like, some of them look super duper interesting, and maybe I can find somebody to co-op them with terrifying bosses. That was this. Oh, jeez, puppy. Um, but yeah, I keep wanting to play these games. I just don't buy them and play them because I know I'm terrible at them. And most of the time when I play games, it's for the channel. That's not to say I don't play games on my own. It's easier to break out from what you play every day when you play it for other people and try to, like, keep entertaining things on. Ooh, I'm excited for the next one. Sorry for singing that. Actually, I'm not sorry. Deal with it. I also really wanted to play this in October. And yeah, maybe I'll take February and just make that a spooky game month too. Because Love is Terrifying. You're basically a little robot thing going around solving puzzles and stuff like that in this super duper creepy haunted place. And I don't know if you can die in this game. I'm gonna guess you can run out of battery, judging from the battery indicator in the corner. But, like, I'm pretty sure this is one of those games where, like, I'd be perfectly safe the entire time and still losing my mind. Anywho, I really, really want to play it. You know, but at the same time, I'm like, oh no, I have to hold on to things for next October. Next October just ages away, I'll find things to play. So maybe I'll do, maybe not like a full spoopy month, but sort of just weasel things in there now and then, because I want to play them, and I bought them, and they're exciting looking. Okay, so speaking of scary games, I will never personally buy this game because I like not wetting myself from jump scares and things. And I already have anxiety, so running around a house having to crank things is bad enough for me. So in this game, if you want to, you can find other people playing it. I'm 99% sure I've seen Markiplier playing it. You have these generators you have to keep powered that keep these lights on. Like, that's your indicator of what's running out. So you're the one running around the house, like, powering out the generators. Sometimes stuff's messing with them. Now, there's someone named Sophie. And you need to do your best to not go anywhere near Sophie. And when Sophie's out and about, ideally you want to go to what's marked as your safe place. And just hide there crying. Because if Sophie gets you, she done got you, and it's terrifying. You just gotta keep the lights on. It's so simple, but at the same time, it's like, oh, yes, this is impossible. Freaking Sophie. And, also, every now and then, she, like, messes with your stuff, and you gotta go to a computer and, like, quickly do some things to, like, fix it. And I want to say if you leave the computer, it undoes the stuff that you've done, which is even worse. But maybe that's just after a certain point in time. Anywho, or maybe it doesn't do that anymore. Or maybe it never did that, and I just can't remember anything. Hey guys, remember that awesome game that I played? Yeah, I do too. Oh wait, all the games I play are awesome, for the most part anyways. Silent Age is on sale for 99 cents, so if you want to run through that yourselves, go for it. If you stopped watching my playthrough or didn't even see my playthrough and just went, you know what, I'm gonna play this for myself. Looks like a really interesting game. Or if you simply just haven't heard of it, well, I did not mean to go over those three things. Anywho, point and click game, you're solving puzzles, there's time travel elements eventually, which is awesome. It's just super duper fun. I had a blast playing this. I want to say I accidentally played it all in one sitting. Like, I had other things to do that day, and I was like, no, this is my destiny. Also, speaking of games that I've played, I know, awkward pauses left and right. Nihil Lumber's on sale, and this is like, this may be my favorite platforming game ever, which is saying a lot since I'm bad at platforming games. And I usually have an impossible time playing them, but I managed to finish this one, and it's super duper cool. Basically, the void is chasing you. Like, after a certain point in every stage, you get to the, oh, yes, it's time to sprint like a madman stage. But also, there's, like, monsters and things like that that are out there kind of looking for you. And as you can see here, you can change the color of things. And each of those paints do something else. Like, brown is sticky, and green makes things bounce. Yellow you eventually get to do, like, electricity. Those things suck. That thing right there is awful. I'm not sure if I made it to that stage or not, but it looks awful. This might be on the way back. After you finish it, you get like twice the amount of game because then you have to work all your way back, and it's like I thought I had played a full game by the time I got to the ending, and then it's like, oh, now here's the other version of it. I was like, what? One day I intend to go back and record that half. Now I have to like, I got so many games I want to play. Anyway. So, yeah, this game is super duper fun. I cannot recommend it enough. It's $2.40 right now, or $2.39. Gotta knock off the extra penny. It's super duper fun. Not to mention, like, the person taught to you is just so interesting. And every now and then, like, it sounds like he's on your side, and then it sounds like he's not on your side at all, and it goes back and forth. Yeah, every now and then it's like he blames you for, like, the void consuming the areas and doing these terrible things. And then other times it's like, how nice and wonderful is this? You feel happy, blah, blah, blah. I'm just like, yeah, I do feel happy. Like, it's... That's totally the voice. Also, sorry for Skype pinging at you guys. Alright, what do I have next on this list? We're almost at the bottom. Okay, so... I'm not sure if the Lucius games... Lucius? I don't know how to pronounce this. I'm not sure if the games themselves are on sale. I don't think they are. But the bundle is on sale for $4. Well, it's $3.74. Anyways, so you can get the first two games for, like... You're saving more than the games are worth, I think, at this point. Oh, no. You're pretty close to it. Anyways, $3 for those two games. Basically, you're playing the villain and doing awful things to people. Because, why not? I want to say you're like a kid with like psychic powers and stuff like that, and just ruin days. I might actually go ahead and get this, because that's a really, really good price. Problem is, I would only be able to play one of the two on the channel. I'll have to debate that on my own time. As I scroll wildly, which solves my thinking problem. Anyway, but yeah, that's a super duper good price. Alright, and now two of the more costly games, aka, oh my gosh, it's $4. But like, it caught my attention. Every now and then, they come out with a card game that catches my attention. I have an RPG game that all of your fighting is done through cards. It's not this one. But because of that one, this one has now caught my attention because it's Cards of Cthulhu. Like, what else do I need to say? You're casting magic with cards, you're riding on a motorcycle like a boss, you're fighting whatever the heck that is. It's not a huge discount. It's normally $5 or less. So I wanted to bring the actual game itself to your attention more than like highlight, hey, it's on sale. I really think this might be a super duper interesting game. I intend on snagging it at some point and playing it for you guys. Just, you know me, it's Lovecraft. It looks exciting. That guy has a shotgun. I don't know why he needs it, but he's got it. I don't even know what's going on with those things. Fair point. I don't want to know what's going on with those things, because it looks like his torso got cut off and then became vehicle. That or he's, like, sitting in it, but how would you get out of there? That looks weird. What is that? That looks awful for those two people, but she's having a grand old time. Also, I just realized that's supposed to be a snail. Anywho, last game I'm going to go over, because I know I'm going way too long. Actually, it was about 20 minutes. This is what you guys expect from me. I thought it'd been longer than that. 60 Seconds is on sale. It's half off. I have not played this on the channel, although I will happily play it on the channel. Fair point, though. I'm pretty sure people that are much better at this game have played it on than I have. Basically, get out of here. The first part, you gotta, like, grab your family members, hopefully, and shove everybody, like, okay, here, this will be easier. First part looks like this. You're running around trying to grab important things. You can only carry so much. Your daughter's huge, so just, unless you can find a one-handed thing, just grab her and throw her in. Anywho, so that's the first part. You got 60 seconds to grab all the things. I want to say you get a couple, like maybe, I want to say, was it? Yeah, depending on the difficulty you choose, you have so many seconds to kind of look around. Anywho, so you got 60 seconds to grab the stuff that you think you're going to need in the shelter. Then, it switches to this style, where you can kind of keep track of all the stuff you have, and a book opens up every day. Let me see if I can find a picture of the book. There we go. So, you decide who gets supplies and things like that, and who gets rations. You know, is somebody injured? Alright, they need the first aid kit. Dolores bit it, unfortunately. I'm gonna say that's the wife's name. Anywho, and you have different scenarios, and you gotta decide what to do. Sometimes there's scenarios where it doesn't need anything from you. Sometimes it's things like, we should send somebody out scouting, and blah 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 blah. Who will you send? And then you gotta, like, decide. And basically, you're trying to survive, and I'm fairly certain there's a few ways to win this game. I think the fun of it is seeing how long people can last before dying. I'm well aware that this is the worst thing I could ever say. Or pretty close. But with the way this game works, it's just so much fun to watch the family slowly dissolve as you're just like, oh no, I have to do this, I have to do that, I have to save my family, no, I'm messing everything up. I just, the way that things happen are so comical. Like, nothing's ever like, you've been brutally slaughtered by blah blah blah. Like, it's more of, some grannies knock on the door, the grannies start beating you up. It's just like, what's going on, Grandma, why? Anyway, super duper fun game. I would definitely advise giving it a look. I haven't played it on the channel, but yet again, tons of people have played this. So, by all means, go give it a look. Because it's just totally worth it. I would buy it again if it wasn't on sale. Fortunately, I bought it when it was... I want to say I got it for $2 when I got it. Maybe less. Anywho. That's about it. If I missed any games that you think just need to be absolutely covered, go ahead and let me know. I am going to try to keep sort of my sale reviews of stuff that's about $5 or less. My computer decided something needed to be updated. Thanks a lot. Not like I'm doing stuff here. Anyhow. Yeah, that's the sales that are going on right now, and I hope you guys... It's just so funny when he dies. He has such a solid skeleton. I'm sorry, I get completely distracted there. Yeah. But yeah, I hope you guys find things in the sales you like. I hope I point some things that you hadn't heard of out. And I'll update you guys next time another sale comes by. Bye.